Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today, my special guest is Tom, and Tom is a new farmer. He's getting started in regenerative agriculture, and we just delivered his hair sheep, some ram and a wither and a guard dog. And Tom, would you give us a little history of what got you on this journey?
Well, I think my grandpa did. He taught me how to milk a cow when I was like 5, and just taught me a love for farming, and I've had that my whole life. My mom too, and so it's a long story, but our family moved back here to where my mom grew up here.
And where are we at here, Tom?
We're at Quincy, close to Quincy, Illinois.
Okay.
And so it's very interesting how everything worked out. But my mom recently passed away, and so I've inherited this farm and wanted to really take care of the farm. And I had gone out to Greg Judy's grazing school years ago when Teddy Gentry was there, and was really impressed with his livestock, and so that's what got me started with mob grazing, regenerative agriculture.
That was 13 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. And
Yep.
As soon as I walked on Greg's farm, I thought, wow, look at this grass. Because I knew what kind of soil that was.
Not very good.
Compared to Illinois, and I thought, wow, I'd like to grow that. So, and then the livestock were so docile. And that really, I decided right then, if I buy, when I'm ready to start, I'm buying from Greg Judy, and so here I am.
Yep. Well, you've already got some grass genetic heifers.
Yes.
We got those delivered to you here at the end of July, and then you've got the sheep, and you've got 10 ewes, a
Right.
ram, and a wither,
That's right.
and you got the dog over here, Ringo.
Yeah, I got Ringo. I really like him.
So this is a really good setup, folks, what he's got here for turning sheep and dogs out when you bring them to your farm. Tom's really done an outstanding job. He's got his netting up, he's got shade, he's got water over there, piped water, same water he's drinking out of his house. There's the sheep-proof guard dog feeder, so the dog can go in there and eat his feed, and the sheep can't. He's got shade here, the sheep have got food. Then right next to him, he built the ram mobile. So Tom looked at building one or having somebody build one, and they gave you
$2,500.
$2,500, and so you went and bought those steel gates.
Yeah, those are corral panels.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you put a wheel, a caster,
Right.
on each one,
Yeah.
and it looked like it's working great.
Yeah. Weld shop fabricated the brackets on the wheels.
So you've got a bracket.
There's a bracket. There's basically a plate with a solid rod that goes up there that's welded, and then he's got 4 bolt holes to hold on to the caster. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And then you took that those gates and you lined them with cattle panels,
Right.
and those rams look pretty content in there.
Yeah, they do.
So what I told Tom is when he starts rolling that around out in the middle of the field where there's no shade, he's going to take an 8 by 16 tarp with tie straps and tie across one side of that and come out 8 feet and run a 2-inch PVC pipe as you might say, a roof truss. And that's going to give those rams shade no matter where they're at. So, yeah, you've got a really nice setup here, Tom. And you can tell just looking across the road over here, folks, that's Illinois soybeans and corn. And we're talking 250 to 275 bushel corn. And Tom's done the exact opposite of everybody else. You're raising animals.
Yes. I'm a grass farmer.
On 3 foot of topsoil.
Well, it's pretty good. Right in here is the best paddock I've got.
Yep. We took a walk last time we were here.
Oh yes.
And went down in this creek. He's got some nice timber over here, and right where the creek met the side of the bank, that dirt was 3 foot deep.
That was deep, yes.
The black
right there
dirt.
It was.
Yeah. I just about fell over when I saw how deep it was.
Yeah.
And I was just drooling. I like to take some of that back to where we were at. But it looks like you're set up to me for success here. Tom, when we brought his heifers in, I was a little bit, I didn't know what I was going to find here. And Tom put in perimeter fence, and he put in a darn good one. And then he put an offset. You used timeless post.
That's right.
And you ran offset wire. It was 2, isn't it? You got 2 wires or one?
I got 2 wires.
2 offset wires all the way around his perimeter, plus the net wire fence out there.
Right.
There's nothing. Yeah, that's what you call a fence, folks. So Tom's surrounded by cropland.
Yes.
And you don't want your animals running through that cornfield out
No,
there.
I don't. You'd never get them back.
Yep. And your neighbors don't want your animals on their property either.
Oh no, they sure don't.
So it's working good. So you're on your journey now.
Yes.
Are you enjoying your livestock so far?
I am, and I've lost, I would say, about that much waste since I started. So
waste on your body.
Waste, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed you kind of dropped a few pounds there.
So I've really, it's been healthy for me to do this.
Yep.
As soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking, where are those heifers at? I wonder where they're at. And boy, I get out the door and go look, and at 6 in the morning, and that's really.
So how old are you, Tom, if you don't mind me asking?
How what?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm at retirement age.
Yep.
I'm going on 64, and I just decided that the worst thing to do is sit around.
Yeah.
And I've spent most of my life in front of a computer or in inside sales and outside sales, and I've always wanted to work outside, and I thought this was a great time to get my health really robust, you know?
Exactly. You know, Tom, you came to our school last September, our grazing school.
Yeah.
And I can just tell by looking at your face, and you just look, to me, you look healthier.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because when I met you in August, no, it's July.
Right.
In July, I didn't recognize you.
Yeah.
You'd lost that much weight.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're cranking.
Well, the last 6 years I've been taking, my mom was 99 when she passed away.
99?
She was going on 100.
Wow.
Another 3 months, and she was from a farm and just had a lot of energy.
Yep.
And so I did take care of her for 6 years.
Yep.
But I wasn't getting much exercise.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I better do something.
Well,
so in January, I was thinking, I think it's time to call Greg.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, I don't think you probably will ever not miss that day job.
I don't think so.
I mean, now you're doing something you love, you're passionate about it, and I tell people every day you wake up and you do something you love, you really don't have a job to go to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's just a wonderful life. So
yeah.
Tom's in control of his future now. He's got this beautiful farm out here in Illinois, really good topsoil. He's got the animals, he's got the fencing, and he did it right, folks. I hate to say it, but he kind of copied me.
Oh yeah,
and it works. I mean, it just works. So why reinvent the wheel when you know what works?
I do have water coming in too.
Yep.
So that's going to be a big project.
Yep. Well, right now you're doing totes and it's working.
But that works too. But in the winter, I don't want to be out
here.
No,
that's right. That's right. But you've identified your weak links and you're going after those.
That's right. Yep.
So with that, Tom, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. But I just wanted to show everybody a perfect setup of sheep and cattle, and Tom did it right. And I sure appreciate the time, Tom.
Thank you, Greg.
All right. Well, everyone have a good one, and hit that subscribe button on the way out, and we'll see you next time.